Hey y'all, I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about people pleasing. So, I'm gonna start from the top. Today I had a pretty good day. Woke up in a good mood, um, and did some things. My day was pretty good. I was happy most part of the day, and I would say about halfway through the day, I called a particular person, and didn't get an answer. I was sent to voicemail as usual, which has been happening a lot lately. Um, so I just want to give a disclaimer real quick though. I'm not coming on here to bash nobody. I'm not coming on here to put anybody down or make anybody feel any kind of way or anything like that. I'm simply telling my truth, and that's just all that is. And so I'm not mad. I'm not upset with nobody. I don't feel no kind of way. And I'm going to continue on doing and being who I've always been. But, I'm going to give you what you give me. So, like I was saying, I called a particular person earlier. They didn't answer their phone like always. And I wasn't going to name any names in this video, but I think it's necessary that I name it because this has been an ongoing problem for a very long time, and the cycle got to break somewhere. I'm tired of repeating the same cycle over and over and over, and it either stops now or we can just wash our hands of it completely because I'm tired of being made to feel like I'm the bad guy, like I'm doing something wrong when it takes two. So let's just get down to the nitty gritty of this thing. So, the person I'm talking about is my dad. I called him, he didn't answer the phone, and this has been happening a lot lately. And we just had a conversation, I would say almost maybe a month ago or so, about us getting um, our relationship back, getting closer, just trying to work out some of the kinks and just trying to be back. I'm not even going to say trying to be back, but just getting closer um, than we have been. So, things like that just don't happen overnight. When there's a break in a relationship, it takes time to rebuild it, right? So, called, didn't get an answer. And that's been happening a lot lately. And I know it's because he's mad because he feels like I don't call enough. I don't reach out enough. But, last time I checked, the phone works two ways. It shouldn't just be all on one person to maintain a relationship. That's not fair. Um, and I'm tired of being made to feel like I'm doing something wrong. And in the past, I would have pacified it. I would have, you know, uh, taken the responsibility and kept calling and feeling bad. And I'm tired of people making me feel some kind of way because of their own issues. Work out what you got going on before you try to point a finger at me. Okay? Because, first of all, where do you think I learned this behavior from? Um, Growing up in a house with you was not easy, okay? I was ignored a lot. I was put second a lot. Now, I'm not going to throw no other names in there, but we both know what I'm talking about. There would be times where you would get mad at me out of the blue for no reason at all. Absolutely no reason, and just be mad at me. Only me, though. No one else in the house. Only me. Giving me the silent treatment, not talking to me, not saying good morning, good night, I love you, anything for days, sometimes weeks at a time. Only me as a child. Now, how do you think that made me feel as a child? And you're literally sitting here upset with me over something that you taught me how to do. Taught me how to do it so well that I perfected it. And now you're upset about it because now I'm using your tactics on you. And it's not even intentional. It's simply, I- I- it's not intentional. It's what was created from 11 years old up until I moved out of that house. And I know a lot of people is not going to believe what I'm saying here, and I don't care. This is my truth. You ignored me so much in that house and made me feel so bad so many times. I can remember one specific time in particular, and this stands out in my mind and always has. And it's something so simple, but I came to you and asked if I could go over my friend's house. My friend, everybody know who my friend was that lived across the street from me, directly across the street. And your reply to me was, I don't care what you do. This was during one of those times where you were giving me the silent treatment and I didn't know why. And that cut me so deep down to my core as a 13, 14-year old. Her father telling her that he don't care what she do with so much anger and attitude and hostility in his voice. And I never forgot that. Never forgot that. Never forgot that. And you would just go on and be angry with me for no reason. And then all of a sudden you would come around after days or a week or two, and now you're not mad anymore. And you want to give me the hugs and the kisses and the I love yous. And it just always left me so confused. And because of that, I put a guard up. I put a wall up, and I said, I'm not going to let this man keep hurting me like this anymore. However, putting that guard up didn't stop the pain. It just taught me how to block it out, ignore it, normalize it, normalize it. So while you sitting over there upset with me because I don't call you, don't talk to you like you feel I should, then maybe you should do some reflecting of your own and ask yourself why you did this to me. I'm only giving you what you gave me all of those years. Okay. And now it just is what it is. It's not that I don't love you, because I do, but you can't treat somebody like crap their entire life and then expect to get something good out of it. That's just not how life works. And right now, I'm finding myself going through that with a lot of people in my life that is supposed to love me. Like, I'm calling, I'm getting ignored, and I don't even know why. I haven't done anything to these people, nothing at all. Nothing at all. People are just, I don't know. I have no idea what is going on. And at this point, I don't even care no more. I'm tired of kissing butt. I'm tired of being the one to try to fix it. I'm tired. I'm tired of being the one just trying to keep everybody together and the camaraderie going. There is no camaraderie. The family is just, it's weird. I don't understand what's going on. And, I don't know. People, everybody in it, you don't call, you never call. But most of the time, the only time we talk is when I do call. I have family that live in South Carolina, siblings, sisters, same mom, same dad. Neither one of them has ever come to visit me. Ever, ever, ever. I always make the effort for us to see each other. I always travel there. No one has ever come to see me. No one calls me, no one checks up on me, and even the family that I have here. I just recently, lost my job. I'm going through that. Nobody's calling me to ask me how you doing. You need anything? You all right? This is somewhere where I worked for 18 years, and you know that there's going to be some type of emotional fallout behind that. Nobody cares though. Ain't nobody asked me. They too afraid that I'm gonna call them and ask them for something. I don't need you. I don't need you for nothing. I ain't asked you for nothing in years. And you think I'm going to start now? I'm not. I'm not, because I know you wouldn't be there for me anyway. Y'all want me to fail. You always have. You always talked about me behind my back. You tried to turn my kids against me. You think I don't know that, but I do. And at this point, I'm not even talking to specifically just my dad. I'm referencing a few people that are in my life. And you know who you are. You know what you did. It just is what it is. And because of some of the things that you've done, talking to a couple of people here that have done some pretty messed up stuff to me, it'll never be the same, ever. I forgive you. I still love you. But sometimes you just got to leave people where they at and recognize them for who they are and what they are. And that's just what it is. But this particular situation with my dad, you taught me to be this way. You taught me to be withdrawn, to stop talking. You taught to me this. You treated me that way my whole entire life growing up in that house with you. You always made me feel like an outcast. When you weren't mad, when you weren't mad, yeah, I got the I love yous and the hugs and the kisses, but most of the time you was mad at me specifically. And I never understood why. And that mess hurt me to my core. And I'm not going to let that hurt me anymore. I'm done with that. If you don't want to talk to me, so be it. So be it. I'm going to be fine. I've been fine. And that's just that. I would love to have a good relationship with my father, but I don't. And I'm not going to beg for it. I'm not. Because the relationship that we have, it's not solely due to my actions. You do realize you played a part in this, and you still do play a part in this. You're the parent, and you're giving me the silent treatment for what? For what? For what? I'm calling and calling. You're not answering my calls. So at the end of the day, I just gotta let it go and just let it be what it's gonna be. And that goes for anybody in my life, any relationship, whether it's a sibling, a parent, a friend, you know, I've surrounded myself around a bunch of people that I feel don't even like me for real. Y'all don't like me. And that's okay. You don't have to. Because at the end of the day, I like me. I love me. God loves me. So that's my truth. And for whoever don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. But so, and just a quick word for everybody else out there, all you other people pleasers, this mess got to stop. Y'all got to stop living for other people and start living for yourself. Start living for yourself and start loving God. And he gonna show you which way to go. So yeah, that's all I got, y'all. That's it.